Oh hi. Acapulco, the seaport and the tourist center on the Pacific coast of Mexico, the state of Guerrero, is the administrative center of the municipality of the same name. It is located in 300 kilometers to the southwest Mexico City. The population, according to a census of 2010, was 673,479 people. With Aztec, the name of the city can be translated as a cattle, a cane or reed, Poloa, to destroy, also Olorado, the place of the destroyed cane or reed means. Along with Cancun, which is on the Atlantic coast. Caribbean Sea. Acapulco is one of the oldest and most known sea resorts of the country. In the 1950th years, it became famous as the favorite resort of the Hollywood movie stars and millionaires. Now the resort popular among Mexicans, known for the rich nightlife. Because of a bizarre shape of the bay, very convenient for the parking of vessels, Acapulco is an important port from the very beginning of the colonial history of Mexico. The first European settlement on the place of Acapulco was founded in 1531. Thanks to trade with Philippines to the middle of the 16th century, Acapulco became the second most important port of New Spain after Veracruz. In 1573, Acapulco received monopoly for trade with Manila. For protection against the English and Dutch pirates, the fort of San Diego was constructed that, nevertheless, didn't prevent Dutches to plunder the city in 1615. Tourism. Acapulco, one of the oldest and most popular sea resorts of Mexico. He annually attracts millions of tourists with paradise climate, snow-white beaches, fantastic nightlife and fantastic beauty. The Gulf. The Bay Acapulco belongs to 4 most beautiful bays of the world. As the resort of Acapulco became famous in the 1950th years, having become the popular vacation spot of Hollywood stars and American rich men. Now, when the interest wave from the American film elite came to naught for a long time, Acapulco, quite democratic resort of which former glory remained unless prints of hands on a so-called wall of slava. At the beginning of the 21st century, the state of Guerrero, in the territory of which there is Acapulco, became the arena of wars between the Mexican drug cartels that negatively affected tourist image of the city. Climate in Acapulco tropical, equal for all year with average monthly temperatures 26-28 C. An absolute minimum of +11 C, at most +41 C. A dry season, from November to May. Sites. The cathedral in modernist style. National Park of Papagayo. World Chapel. Museum of Archaeology. Fortress of San Diego. Economy. Tourism is a main type of economic activity of the city. 73% of the population are engaged in the field of the trade connected with tourism. Less than 20% and only about 5% are engaged in mining and manufacturing industry or engaged in agriculture. The industry is aimed at production of dairy products, cement and energy production. Generally in Acapulco grow up tomatoes, corn, haricot, green chili pepper and also watermelons and other melon cultures. Transport. Many airlines of the USA fly to Acapulco all the year round. In the city a set of buses and taxi ply, but most of locals don't use public transport. The cheapest type of transport which is in Acapulco, it is buses. The most expensive buses are equipped with conditioners, and they aren't in cheap buses. For tourists, the government of the city of Acapulco released a set of yellow buses with the inscription Acapulco. These are the most beautiful and comfortable buses of the city. They ply along the coast up and down. There are buses with concrete routes in the directions. As a rule, routes are written on a windshield. Also far. Write comments. Read comments. Interesting people will tell interesting stories. All of good mood and good luck.